You can use the off-screen indicator as a method of a pathing in terms of teaching the player where to go. So for instance, instead of just having, so I'm actually going to say the indicator is going to take me over to here. This one is going to go to this one. So I'm going to say that the ID for it. So again, the off-screen indicators can also be indicators themselves. So we'll say this is going to be the indicator for this. And then we're also going to say that this one, let's go ahead and enable it here. So we'll leave it off until it gets triggered. And then we'll say that it's going to be tracking indicator 1. All right. And then for the triggering, let's make sure that the state, instead of turning it off on exit, we're just going to leave it on. That way you can see a difference between the two. And then from there, we'll just add a, let's see, we'll do a dialog bubble over here. And we'll set this one up for the indicator, enable this with 1. So now this one is going to go across and see it. The exit, though, remember when we exit this one, the arrow is going to turn off, which means all we get to do is see it just in part. Now when I leave, it goes away. So I'm going to basically see this one and take it as a general direction. Oh, let's make sure we have a camera in here. That would definitely make it a little bit easier. There we go. And again, you don't have to have the fly mode. You could actually be setting up a full scene where you're trying to go through a maze. So I get a general idea, go to here. This may have another piece of information or a pickup or something, but when I get to here, then it's letting me know over this direction, I'm going over to this one. And then what we did for this was leave it on, but again, you could have it where once it shows, it turns off in a few seconds. And then it gets you to that state. All right, so there we go. Just a general way of using several, but making them so that it's going from point to point.